my channel, guys. Today I'm going to show you how to install macOS in Windows. Especially we will install this in VMWare Workstation. I have 17, which is latest right now. So it's a paid. You can download the trial from this site vmware.com, and you might know how to get it full version. Either you can purchase it and you know. Okay, now first thing we have to do is we have to install the ISO. So you go to this site. I will give that in description, and download the Ventura. So this is the latest version right now, but this is not latest. Latest is 13.5. So but it's not available. So you don't download this beta version, which is 13.0. So after that, to install the Mac OS on VMware, we have to unlock it, because if you typically go here to install Mac OS, it won't work like this. If we create a machine, we click on it. So uh, you can select whichever you want, installer ISO. You can select Mac ISO. So 20.0. Okay, when we go next, now you can see I can see this option Apple Mac OS, but it won't be available if it's not unlocked. So what we have to do is we have to unlock the VMware first. After that we have to install. So we have to install the unlocker. Unlocker you can download from Dr. Donk. I will give the link in the description. The latest is 426, and I guess he stopped making it. I remember I first used it in 2011 something, when it was a VMware 8 or 9, and since then I'm using it. Like, this guy has been supporting from 2007. So he said it's the last version, so you can download it on Locker, which is now supported. But anyway, install this one, 4.2.6, as I have already unlocked it. So you can see, I can see, when I go to install, you can see that it shows me Apple Mac OS to select. Anyway, you won't see it, so we have to unlock it. Once we download the file, we extract it, and you have to go in Windows if you have Windows, and now you have to go to unlock. That's it. You have to run the unlock, and it will unlock the VMware. And as I have already unlocked it, I can show you. After clicking check, it will show me it's patched. See, it shows me it's patched. If you want to relock it again, you can click relock. It will unpatch it. The relock is there. Anyway, you have to click unlock, and once you click unlock, it will be unlocked. Now you have to install macOS. So we go to VMware, create virtual machine, select typical custom, whatever you want. Okay, installer, go to the ISO Ventura. Next, select macOS. It's 13, so we will select the 13 version. Next, and name the location where you want to store it. Next, and I usually keep it as a single file. You can keep it multiple if you want, but for performance issues, so I always keep it as a single file. So single. Next, and let's keep it 80. Next. All right, finish. So we go and edit the settings, because 4 GB of memory is very less. At least give 8 GB. No, so you can set it, even 6 GB, 7 GB, it doesn't matter. It has to be 4, 8, 16, right? You can even, it's 8192 is actually 8 GB, but 8092 will also work anyway. So it doesn't matter. So I have a 16 GB of RAM in my system, so I will keep 8 GB here, and at least keep 4 cores, so for good performance. Anyway, yeah, it depends on your CPU as well. If you don't have that much cores, it will show you don't have that core. So at least select 4. If you have 6 core, 8 cores, so and select net, and it works fine for the network. And other than that, it should be default. Even the net is default. And CDTVT should show you the ISO image, and then we will power on this. So it might take some time. It might even reboot couple of times, so you don't need to worry. So if you have already unlocked it, you're installing, just don't worry, it will boot. I will skip that. So I have skipped the video. Now we are here on the screen to select the language. So we click English, whatever language you want, next, and then okay. So now we will go to disk utility and we will erase the disk which we have created 80 GB something. Okay, so this one is the disk 80 GB we have created. So it took it as 85. Don't worry. So this one is actually the ISO file we are installing. So this is usually present in the drive you have. So don't worry about this. So we have to erase this. We have selected this one. Uh, Erase it. Give any name. Let's say Mac and Kim should be a GUID and the format APFS. It's usually kind of default and click erase. That's it. If you want to see the details, you can click on it, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, we just click done. Okay, now we will install this one in macOS. Drive 13 we have named. So we will we will exit that and install macOS in this drive. All right, go back, install macOS 13, continue, and select this drive. Okay, continue. Okay, agree. Okay, select the drive. We just format it, continue, and that's it. So it usually takes, time. It will show you over here. For me, it took me 20 minutes. So I will skip this part and will show you once it's done installing. It will reboot, and then on reboot you have to select their terms and condition and stuff, create the user. All right, there you go. Yeah, it will be kind of, you can say it will be slow. Even if you have a good processor, it will be slow for the first time, but once it's done installing everything, it will be fast. Don't worry about that. So let's select the country, whichever you want to select. Let's say I select uh, let's say United States.
macOS contains a built-in screen reader called VoiceOver. If you know how to use VoiceOver, press Command F5 now to turn it on and set up your Mac. If you would like to learn how to use VoiceOver to set up your Mac, press the Escape key.
Okay, United States, click continue. That's fine, let's continue. Okay, no, I don't want that, not now. Continue. uh, Oops, I guess we have to click not now. We are not transferring anything from anywhere. So you have to click not now. We are not transferring anything. So by mistake I clicked it here. Don't do that. Just go back and select, you know, not now. Anyway, it's on you if you want to sign in. I will click sign up, set up later, and skip. Terms and condition, agree. I agree. Okay, now you have to name your user, whatever you want to do. Let me keep it in a butshell, and then press enter. It will take the name of account name itself. Press enter. All good. Now set the password. I guess it's important for the admin user, else it won't let you go forward. Anyway, go back, set any password. Let's say 1234 1234. Continue. Okay, I want to enable it. Click continue. Yes, don't use. It depends on your choice, whatever you want to do. Anyway, click continue, select your time zone, wherever you want to be. Let's select New York. Y-O. Okay, got it. United States selected. Click continue. Latex. Click continue. Setup later. Theme you want to choose: dark, auto, light. Continue. All right, there we go. Now you can see the screen is very kind of small. We are not able to cast it on big screen, right? So what we have to do is we have to install the tools. So first, let me exit this. You have to go to the VMware settings, which you can enable the bar. It's on the top. Okay, small it down. Go to VM. Go to tools. Install VMTools. Oops, yeah, we can't install it because, as you say, we have already mounted the ISO file in the CD/DVD drive. So we go to this, disable it, eject it, sorry. And now we will mount the VMTools here. I don't know why. Yeah, it does take some time. So don't worry. Oops, it's done now. So the after installing tools, when you boot it, it will be fast. Don't worry. So we mount the tools here. Now we will install it. Click install VMTools. Now you will get error. The reason is that we have not allowed VMTools to write. So even if you give your access, let's say 1234 install software, it will show error. See, it will fail. It's blocked. So I have to click open security preferences and make sure we enable it to allow VMware to write. We go to privacy and security, and then we have to scroll down till we see it's blocked. See, system software developer VMware are blocked from loading. Anyway, just allow that. Put the password, and that's it. Not now. Just select not now. We don't want to restart right now. Okay. Now we have to do that again. We have to close it and click install VMTools again. Next, install. There you go. Now this time it will be fine. So we will restart the macOS or virtual machine after installing it. So just take about a minute, and then will be shown a restart button, then click restart. That's it, the machine will start. So it usually takes 2 to 3 minutes for the first time. It does depend on your CPU. If it's fast, it will be much quicker. And then we can go to the full screen. Now we are done with everything. Now you can see it's on the full screen. Put the password, we can log in. I usually, when I was in college, I used to program iPhone apps from Xcode. So my friends usually bought the macOS for $2,200, and I was like, I had $1,200 laptop, and I was installing macOS in the VMware. Sorry, yeah, macOS in the VMware and the Xcode in it. So I used to code software. The only problem was when it comes to debugging, but it used to work fine. Anyway, now we can check in about. Okay, now now you can see processor 2.48 and 8 GB of RAM, fake serial number, and the macOS version. Anyway, now the other thing I want to show you is that when it comes to updates, you can sign in if you want. Anyway, if we go to general, and when we go to about, you can see all the details over here. So we have beta, but right now at the time of making this video, the latest is 13.5 in July 2023. So we can check for updates. It will show you. Now this is a beta. It will also show you the beta, but don't install that. Anyway, you can see it will show you 13.5. Now the thing usually comes is that if you have, let's say, version 13, okay, install only 13, you can update it without any issues. But if you try to install, let's say, 14, okay, so it will give you issues. It won't work, it won't boot most of the time. 99% of the time, if you install version kind of a 14, let's say if I am installing version 13 or version 12, I can update version 12 anyone. Like, let's say I have installed like 13.0, I can update to 13.5, no issues. But if there is 14.0, 14.1, then if you update to 14, 99% of the time it will won't boot. So only install the update, the one version you have. So you can also update it to the latest version 13.5. If you want to create the new ISO, you can also do that. I will put the description how to create ISO the way you have downloaded. I will create the next video and put the link in the description. After updating it, you will get this screen. So now if you go to general and see about, now you have, after updating, it's 13.5 now, which usually took me 35 minutes, 20 minutes for downloading, 20-25 minutes, I guess 50-55 minutes to updating altogether. Now if I go to software update, you can see, sorry, software update, you can see it's latest now, 13.5. I will disable that option because I don't want bit updates. Okay, so you can easily update it to the same version, but don't install the another version. You can download that version from the App Store and create the ISO. I will show you in the next video and put the link in the description. That's how you install and update the Mac OS on the VMware. See you in the next video, guys, and make sure do subscribe my channel for more content. Like the video and press the bell icon. Do whatever you want to. And see you in the next video. Have a good one.